Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Snarky Buddha gaming stream where we are continuing our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance, where hopefully we will beat the game before February 4th, when the sequel is released. Okay, I believe we're continuing the main quest. If you remember, we solved the counterfeit coin issue, and we put a stop to that, to the mine gallery where they were minting the counterfeit coins. Okay. Let's go and talk to Sir Redzig. I believe that is where our quest marker is taking us. Yep, and he's close. Alright. Thank you for being here and joining us. If you're here on Twitch, drop a follow. If you're here on YouTube, subscribe and like and subscribe, so you can keep up to date on our awesome gaming content, which is basically just me, a shitty gamer, doing his best to play video games. I'd like to think of Snarky Buddha Gaming as a safe place for crap gamers like myself, who just flat out suck. I have a ton of college football 25 videos, and most of them I'm getting my ass kicked. I win a few of them, but most of them I'm getting my ass kicked. So, if you're here, we appreciate your support. Is he... Oh, he's over here. I don't think I'm allowed in the tower. Yeah, it's trespassing. That's fine. I'll wait for him over here. He should be on the move. I don't think he'll take too long.
Hey, who's there?
I'm here. Sir Radzig, there he is. Dude, it's me, Radzig.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
You.
Thank you, sir. I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
That's the guy we captured from the mine.
Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself, if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Okay. Sir Jezek. Sorry, Radzig. I could jump from the rooftops. Probs not.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the second one, so obviously in this one there is a crime system. You have to pay fines, go to jail, whatever. Similar to Skyrim and Oblivion. In the next one, though, there are different types of punishments. Like, you can get whipped, thrown in the stocks, depending on, like, what crimes you do. So I am pretty pumped about that. Captain Bernard. What's your name? Bernard.
I need the key to Jezek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should let me beat some answers out of him.
It's fine.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
What a spode.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where am I going? He's in the tower. Or no. Wrong marker. Yeah, he said he was in the tower, which was a little confusing. He's in the jail cells with the other guys. So I think I've imprisoned 4 people now. There's 3 here, and his Rapota friend is in SASSAU. But we have Riki from Ledechko. We have the Marahoyed bandit, which he may be put to death already. I don't know. He might not be here anymore. And then we have Sir Yezhik. I think I already said that. Let's check out our prisoners. Yup. So there was the Marahoyed bandit. So normally when you imprison people, they stay in their cells. But a few of them do disappear, kind of implying that they were put to death. So the Marahoyed bandit, I believe, is dead. Good. But we still have Riki and Sir Yezhik in here. In the same cell.
Hey, Henry, come to see us.
Come to see us. Riki looks pissed. Probably hates me.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind them. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in SASSAU recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago. And they said they were heading for SASSAU. That armed men were being recruited. And they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to SASSAU and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times. Not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Interesting.
Crimps?
You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in SASSAU?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gun?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to SASSAU. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago.
Oh wait, I think I already listened to this.
Roberta and I had been we
Yeah,
rode to SASSAU.
okay.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they
My bad. Okay, Eric.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
I don't know if you ever figure out who this highly placed dignitary is.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I'll
I
try.
can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Riki, I know you hate me, but good to see you, bud. You guys get to hang out, so... Trying to get used to closing all the doors, because you're going to need to in the second one in regards to sneaking, because people in the second one will remember if they close the door or not. The second one's going to be so fucking hard. I'm glad I'm doing this on hardcore. Yeah, I think it'll help me be ready to roll for the second one, even if I don't finish this playthrough. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Oh, he's probably up a level.
How are you, Henry?
Hello.
See you later.
Sir Radzig.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhak claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
It's true.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in SASSAU and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhak is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to SASSAU and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Yezhak didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything.
Right.
Go to SASSAU and try and find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in SASSAU, and there was a wounded man there by the name of Thomas. A suspicious type, to say the least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the Crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who can help as much as you can now.
For sure. Nah, fuck Yezhik.
As you command, sir.
God, I love this room and the fireplace. I also love Sir Hans's room. He also has a fireplace. I think he's just in here chilling. There he is. Actually, there's a quest I can do with him, but not today, Satan. Okay, I need to change my clothing, because I look like a fucking nobleman. It really doesn't matter. You don't need to change your clothing for the purposes of this quest, but I like to be immersive, so... Let's get some shitty stuff. Black hood, brown hose... Okay, we'll start with that. See what we got here. This looks more like a ruffian's weapon. Alright, let's try to blend in. I'm thinking we're going to do loose hose. Let's take everything else off. People probably think I look like a fucking bandit. I'm sure I'll get stopped on my way out of the city here. They always want to search me here. I'm sure the searching's going to be insane in the second one. I don't know if any other town where they search. Other than Rattay. Also, hold on. Where the fuck am I going? Where did that go? You know, I was kind of losing hope that we wouldn't be able to beat this game by the time the second one comes out, because we have like a week and a half. I might be able to... I'm not going to be able to, like, 100% complete this and do, like, every side quest and whatever, but, like... I think but I've already completed every quest in this game at some point in each one of my playthroughs. So, it doesn't really matter. But, I think I might actually be able to beat the main quest line here. And it'll be nice, because then we'll kind of, like, ride off into the sunset, and then the second one is going to literally pick up, like, right fucking after. So, that'll be cool. Oh, Pebbles, I hear you huffing and a puffing. He's a huffing and a puffing till he blows the hat down. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing with this, the second game. I might try to live stream on YouTube and Twitch. But then I gotta figure out, like, I could get a lot of viewers, and I think I can be entertaining. So I think it would be... I know some people just want to see gameplay straight up, but... I might throw my face in there. I just don't know what corner to put myself in. If I do this on the PC, though, maybe I won't even see it. Maybe I'll just leave it in the left corner. And then... Okay, that might not be a bad idea. Might just be a little tricky. On the PS5.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to hide my face. So, like, I can't see it. You suckers would be stuck looking at my ugly mug, but... That way I can fucking see. Because, like, it's not a big deal, but, like, right now, and being in the left corner, I can't see, like, when it says, like, you've gained a skill in stealth, or your reputation is lowered, or if I were to play dice, I can't read the score. Because my ugly mug is in the way. But... that is the best corner to be in. Like, if you guys are going to miss anything as just watchers, like viewers, that would be the corner to miss, and then I can just cue you in on what it says. The other ones are more important for you to see. The other corners of the HUD, I guess you could say. I'm sure there's a way. We'll figure it out. We got time. I always say we have time. And I always run myself away. These guys are chasing after me. Whatever. Oh, I can finally do the quest here. There's a quest here at this farm that's pretty fun. That is a side quest I probably will do. Because, yeah, there's a few more side quests I'm definitely going to do. But I don't think we're going to have time for everything. We'll see. Maybe, though. Maybe. It's part of me that doesn't even want to stream the second game. Part of me kind of wants to just play it for myself and just fucking enjoy the shit out of it. But... if I'm going to get any sort of following, because, like, right now, this is on Twitch, and, like, who knows, maybe someone's watching this in the future on YouTube. Great, good. Thanks for being here, like and subscribe. But, like, no one's currently watching me on Twitch right now, which is fine. I mean, I stream on Twitch because it's just then easy to then export to YouTube. But there is so much fucking hype around Kingdom Come 2. Like, I just feel like if I'm playing anyway, it'd be stupid not to try to embrace this opportunity at least a little bit, you know. Hell, even if I were to get, like, 5 people watching me play, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, the innkeeper, the bailiff, alright. Should we try to stop that thief?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Gives us a reason to...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. You're the one robbing people. I don't know if we're gonna catch him. I don't think so. Man, this ain't worth it. I don't give a shit. Good luck. I got shit to do. Did that 50 Cent song, places to go, people to see. The penitentiary ain't no place for me. I'm warning you, do not test me. Picture me in a perfect picture. Picture me in a pimp hat. Picture me starting shit. Picture me busting the gate. I have no clue. I just spitting some 50 Cent, which is probably something I should never do again. But I doubt anyone's watching. The bailiff.
Good day to you.
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavory characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
Sir Sebastian? Fuck him. He put me in jail when I was helping Johanka at the monastery.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under the monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
You have an inn, and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travelers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No. It's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Sorry, hacking up a lug. I had to mute that. Figured you didn't want to hear that.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in SASSAU. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchballs go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
No wonder people are fucking complaining.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town and maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Okay, so, as you can see from what the bailiff told us, and if you kind of look, there are a lot of different avenues we can take to figure this quest out. So, but we're not going to take them all, because it's not necessary, and they're not all in our favor. So, for example, you can go around and do work. It's a side quest, but you can do work for each of the millers, like stealing and shit. So, for the main quest, if I were to go to the miller to seek information, He's not going to give me any because I've done none of the thieving side quests for him. So then I'll have to do those, and then he'll give me information about some crimps coming to visit him to help recruit people. What I should do is I should talk to Thomas, the wounded man at the infirmary who I helped, who told me earlier in a previous video that if I ever needed any info, to hit him up, because he knows, like, everything. So that's who we're going to talk to. Why is this still saying wait until the situation clears up? I feel like the situation should have cleared up. It's an old quest. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We need to continue forth. Okay, so we're going to talk to him. I think I might also talk to Sir Sebastian, because that just might be interesting. But, yeah, we're not going to talk to the tanner. We're not going to talk to the miller. We're not going to talk to the barkeep over here at the Tavern on the Square. Or Tavern on the Green, whatever the hell it's called. We're going to head straight to the monastery. But it's just a good example in this game, and for sure the sequel, the developers have already talked about it. There are multiple ways to approach and complete every quest, and it's pretty awesome, to say the least. I mean, there are some quests, like smaller ones, where it's like there's really only one way to do it, but a lot of these quests, including main quests, there are multiple ways, multiple approaches. And they're fun to look into. They're entertaining, but Wheeze is on a mission. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Pebbles? Come on. I believe Sebastian von Berg is over here. Why is this locked?
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you.
He won't help you get in. I've tried before. His thing's a whole other side quest. When you ask him if he's bored. It's fun, but not important right now. You get to look for Saint Procopius's remains. If you're wondering who that is, is he the founder of this monastery? We'll learn soon enough. He's either the founder or its name. No, it's a Benedictine monastery. He founded it, Saint Procopius. So it's believed his relic, his remains are around here. But that's a side quest. So, alright, I guess we can't talk to Sebastian von Berg. I'm sure we could. I'd have to break in and whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't even think that's an option. I don't even think we can talk to him about it. He's just been complaining about it. Okay. Thomas.
What do you want?
I'll let him talk. I gotta go blow my nose. Be right back. Good.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
Church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
Alright, thank you.
All right.
Took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Take care.
We had to, like, go to the executioner. Hold on, did I unmute this? I did, sorry. We had to go to the executioner and learn how to, like, reset a bone, because they reset his bone, like, incorrectly. So he was, like, passed the fuck out. He'd be dead if it weren't for us. So that's pretty sick. I think it's already kind of late, so this is driving me crazy. I'm taking this coif off. Huh. We gotta wait for a bit.
God be with.
Wonder what he has to
Looking for
say.
some people you might know something about.
They come here to drink? Maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
I'm looking for the Crimps recruiting adventures.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
Were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion. I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And what's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
The knacker?
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all.
I've heard it's not quite as lively here as it once was.
I wouldn't say that. Guess they're always making merry when there's a drink to be had.
That's not quite what I meant. I'd heard there were some stable boys staying here for a long while looking for work. But it took too long and they took to causing trouble.
True, but that's nothing new. No. The thing is, there's not many wagons coming through at all. Folk are afraid to travel far in case they get done in by some cutthroats. God forbid, have their wagons requisitioned by some army.
So there are fewer travellers. And some of them must be a little unsavoury.
I take anyone who turns up. They come one day and leave the next. Maybe with someone else. Past few weeks I've only had trouble with one who skipped off without pay.
He just vanished, without a word.
Well, he said he lost all his silver to the miller, and he had to go and see him about something. Only he never came back. Left all his belongings here.
Do you still have them?
Of course not. I sold them all a few days later when he didn't come back. The buyer's gone now too, before you ask. But there wasn't much there in any case. The seller didn't even cover his bill.
That wasn't super helpful, and we don't need to talk to the knacker. That is another route you can pursue, though. Let's drink with the boys. Kill some time. Don't worry, we'll wait this out, so we're not waiting all fucking day. What time are we supposed to go do this? Probably wait like 5 hours. Ugh. Bingo. Ha! They sat with me the whole time. How sweet. Probably get some of this too. Okay, Pebbles, let's roll. I don't know if people here require a torch. I don't think they do, actually. Oh my god. Clotheslined by the tavern sign. How quaint.
Yeah.
You discovered the church. Ah, forget it. They say if the light's on under the door, go on in. What the fuck? It was like 10 o'clock at night in game. I should be fine. It's a pretty church. Shall we pray?
Amen. So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Ruh-roh.
Here you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join.
Sorry about that, everyone. Thing disconnected. We're back, though.
Steal something.
Alright, here we go. Here's the test.
Not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
So, for those of you who don't remember, maybe you haven't watched past videos or whatever, so there was a Neuhoff massacre at the Neuhoff stud farm. Bandits, including Runt, who we killed a couple of videos ago, raided the stud farm and just like killed everyone and maimed all the horses. It was fucked up. And we had to go search for everyone responsible, which included Limpy from Limpy Lubosh, who was dead in Ujitz. We then had to party with Father Godwin to get the confession out of him. He had to break the sacred confessional seal, but then we figured out about his other buddies, including Ricky from Ledechko. You saw him in jail just a little bit ago at the beginning of this video. He was another member of the Neuhoff massacre. Timmy the Ox was another guy. He's dead. I killed him. And Pius was the leader of this. There was 2 gangs involved. Pius is the leader of one of them, and he was never found. So now he comes up again. Also, like I said earlier, sorry about that disconnect. The controller died, and then it, like, got rid of the audio. My face disappeared. You couldn't hear. But that's okay. We're here in time to figure out the situation with Pius.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of this, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
How am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Murder someone in a monastery? Are you mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it, just as long as he ends up dead.
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
Jesus Christ.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine-looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk, then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
There's a few red herrings in that statement because they want to throw you off the scent. You don't notice it, though, until you replay the game.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
What else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No, no. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright?
I wouldn't dream of it. That dude's got blood down his back. If you can't beat them, join them. Poverty, chastity, and obedience. My favorite quest. Alright, first we're going to talk to Sir Radzig about what's up. You know what? Maybe we'll save that for the next video. This might be a good place to stop. You know what? Yeah. Alright, well, the next time we continue, I will be in Rete, and we will talk to Sir Radzig. So, for all of those who joined us, thank you. If you're here on Twitch, leave a follow. If you're here from YouTube, like and subscribe so you can keep up on our shitty gaming content. No, it's not shitty. But it's a safe place for people who suck at video games. So it's good content, but it's content about shitty gamers like myself who just suck at video games. But yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks for being here, and we will catch you next time. All right.